If you love reading a good mystery, then you're probably going to love the event we're going to tell you all about that allows you to become the detective in real life. Richmond-based author Maggie King will be taking part, and she's here today to fill us in on all the details. Good morning, Maggie.
Good morning, Cheryl.
You got a couple of mystery books under your belt now.
Yes.
What made you interested in writing one and then writing mysteries too?
Well, I always liked to read, and I read Nancy Drew as a young girl, and then I decided I would start writing mysteries like Nancy Drew. And when I was in 6th grade, I used to read whatever chapter I had just finished to my friends on the way home from school, and they enjoyed my stories, but I didn't keep it up not until several decades later. And in the 90s, I was living in Los Angeles, and several of my coworkers were taking creative writing courses at UCLA Extension, and I read what they wrote, and I thought they were very talented, but I thought, well, I bet I'm just as talented. And I was also in a mystery book group, and so I felt confident that I could turn out a mystery. And so when I moved to Virginia in 1996, I took writing courses, and I started writing a mystery.
That's wonderful. Now, I understand you also went to the City of Richmond Citizens Police Academy. How did that help you round out what you do in your writing?
Well, it helped me with police details, like the homicide division is in the headquarters downtown, and it's not in the individual precincts, and so that was very valuable to learn. And the police department, the Richmond Police Department, they're just wonderful. They're very warm people, and they just can't be. They're so helpful.
Well, I want to talk about your latest book in just a second, but I want to talk about this event that's coming up where people are going to get to solve a mystery. It's by Sisters in Crime Virginia and the Clover Hill Library. It's called Murder at the Library. How's this all going to unfold?
Okay. Well, it's an interactive. The attendees get to participate. They get to play detective. And there's going to be beer, wine, heavy hors d'oeuvres, and it's a very fun event.
Just designed to be a fun night, and then afterwards they get a chance to talk to some of the mystery writers.
Yes, we're going to have a panel on writing and publishing. I'll be on the panel, and then we'll be signing our books and get to meet the readers, which is always the most fun, is to meet readers.
In talking to authors, I find that they think that I write my book and that's where it ends, but there's so much more to publicizing the book and getting out to do events like that. Do you enjoy that?
Oh, yes. Yes, like I said, I just love meeting readers and other authors, and the authors in our local Sisters in Crime chapter. They're just wonderful, very supportive, talented group.
Now, who created the mystery that's going to be solved by the attendees?
The library itself.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes,
so they put this all together and then said, come and help us out with this.
Yes. It's a very collaborative effort.
Now, this is coming up on Friday, February 10th, and it's designed for people to come and really just enjoy and take part in this event. So your latest book is called Murder at the Moonshine Inn. It's set in Richmond.
Yes.
And it centers around a book club.
Yes, absolutely. My first book was called Murder at the Book Group, and so this is a continuation of that. It's a tale of family, money, betrayal, a book group, a redneck bar, and murder.
Sounds like a nice little montage of a little bit of everything. And your main character is Hazel Rose.
Hazel Rose, yes. She's a romance writer. She's a successful romance writer. And she is asked to find out who killed a high-powered executive in the parking lot of a redneck bar. And at first she says no, because she's a romance writer. She's not a detective, but Brad Jones is the husband of the victim, and he's the prime suspect, and he's also Hazel's cousin. Now, he won't speak to Hazel, won't give her the time of day, but she feels like she should do anything to help her family. And so she decides to say yes, and she gets her the members of her book group to help her with the investigation. She goes undercover at the Redneck Bar where the crime took place, and she also finds out how much money matters to some people and how they'll stop at nothing to get their hands on it.
Well, you were right. You are a wonderful author. You've got wonderful stories to tell.
Thank you.
The latest book is called Murder at the Moonshine Inn. It's the latest in the Hazel Rose Book Group series. And the Murder Mystery Theater evening is coming up on Friday, February 10th at Clover Hill Library in Midlothian. You can join Maggie there. It starts at 7 and will end with a panel discussion and a book signing. We'll put a link to ticket information on our website. Just go to WTVR.com/VTN.